He was hallucinating, saying that his wife was still alive, but when police showed him footage of the brutal, his sinister web of lies fell apart.
As soon as Gretchen finishes her whistleblower case...
Gretchen's not going to finish anything. Gretchen is...
What are you afraid of? Like, your life can't get any worse right now, right? So why are you hanging on to the story that she's still alive when we've shown you pictures of her body?
I haven't seen any pictures of
I showed you a picture of a woman's head, hair soaked.
I didn't see
That's what, David, that's what it is. I'm telling you that right now. That's what it is.
Gretchen Anthony told all her relatives that she had been infected with COVID-19, so she would be in quarantine for 2 weeks. But when they noticed that she only spoke to them through text messages, the people close to her began to suspect. That's when they decided to contact the police to visit her at her home. But when they arrived, they found something suspicious that hid a horrible secret. There were signs that someone had been cleaning up many areas of the house with bleach, trying to wipe away every trace of her. Then, upon checking security cameras, they realized that Gretchen's car had been parked elsewhere and that a strange man had been spotted getting out of it. There was no trace of her, but they were able to locate her cell phone later on and track her through GPS. Police needed to find suspects and decided to track Gretchen's husband, David Anthony, to find out what was really happening.
So, alright, so this is about your wife. Okay, I guess she's been reported missing?
Last I heard, she was in a CDC facility getting treatment for coronavirus.
When was the last time you talked to your wife?
She texted me, like, after I had got out with the last incident. She was like, plead insanity.
He didn't seem to have any idea about Gretchen's situation, but officers started to suspect either way as they felt quite puzzled when David asked them a strange question.
Is there like someone this sounds stupid, in the government or the FBI or someone else I can talk to? Because when we talked, she mentioned, like, I don't know how much I can share without, like, you know what I mean? Like, she mentioned being in trouble. There's something with her work.
Where does she work at?
She works for Viking Utility.
David had a conspiracy theory about the government and Gretchen's workplace being a danger to her. Something clearly seemed to be off, so police officers decided they should keep questioning him.
When did she text you that?
A couple days ago.
A couple days ago? On your cell phone?
On my cell phone.
You still have that text message?
I do.
Where's your cell phone? Can we see it? Would you be able to show us that text message where she says?
I'm not gonna.
So our main concern is just the welfare of your wife. I mean, so that's why we're just trying to make sure we can verify everything you're telling us.
When searching David's truck, police found Gretchen's cell phone along with other suspicious items. That's why they decided to confiscate the vehicle and free the suspect. But his freedom wouldn't last long, because just a few days later, they took him in for questioning, and that conversation led to a macabre revelation.
We have obtained enough evidence to obtain a warrant for your arrest. Okay? I want you to understand that. She's alive. I want you to understand that. And what's most important to us right now is to find out where she is.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to tell you where she is.
Okay.
But I don't have that information. You have to ask her.
The suspect kept playing dumb, but officers had substantial evidence against him. Surveillance cameras in Gretchen's house showed him there. Besides that, a neighbor reached out to the police reporting that on that same day, he had heard curdling screams.
Well, I'm asking you to explore all options, that's all. She likes at one point, she mentioned she's like seen 22 guys. And, if you have her phone and unlocked her phone, you'll see,
Well, why do you have her phone?
So, I have her phone. She had her phone. So she was traveling with me.
Police knew he was telling nothing but lies, so they decided to show him the evidence they had.
Does that look like you?
Could be.
That is you cleaning up her garage after there is a incident there, stepping over her with a shovel.
So you say.
So I say. Here is a small photo of Gretchen, deceased, with your face up here.
It doesn't look like Gretchen.
It doesn't look like Gretchen?
Gretchen's alive, I told you that already.
The investigation revealed that David suffers from bipolar II disorder, one of the most serious conditions of that sort. That explained the constant episodes of domestic that he subjected Gretchen to, and that eventually led him to commit the terrible crime. But this goes beyond that, because it also helped understand the erratic nature of his attitude and his statements. Regardless, 9 months after his arrest, and after pleading guilty to second-degree, he revealed the location where he had buried his wife and was sentenced to 38 years in prison.